We all have seen these statements by different companies telling about what they want to be in the future, what is the problem that they want to solve for people, what are their goals as a company, and how do they want to make the world a better place. Hi, Juan here. Today we are going to talk about what is a company vision, why is it important to define a company vision statement, and some examples of companies that are defining company visions that are actually easy to understand. So a company vision is a short definition of the goal of the company. So what the company wants to achieve on the long term, where the company wants to see itself, where does it see benefiting the users that are using its products. This is what a company vision is trying to state, and that's usually what is called either company vision or company vision statement. Its sometimes is also used as company mission, and probably I should do a separate video trying to explain the difference between company vision and mission. So today when we look at the different examples, in some cases we will look into company missions instead of company visions, because they can be used interchangeably quite often. But in the end, this tells you why a company actually really exists. So companies should not exist just for making money. Companies should exist in order to solve some problem for the users. And of course, this is the way that companies should make money. I have a video where I define how YouTube defines its mission or vision and how they build this phrase and the statement out of the key strategic points or focus areas that YouTube has. So I'll link it here if you are interested to watch it. Why is vision important? So there's many aspects why vision is important. So let's go through them. So first of all, it's focus. So having a vision, it will help you focusing in one goal. Make sure that you understand that today I am here, but I want to get here. And in order to get there, I had to focus on what I had to achieve to get to that place. Otherwise, I'll probably just end up running in circles around the area where I am at right now. Second, having a vision, it will help you setting your strategies. How are you going to get to this vision? Just imagine Tesla. Tesla wants to help the world move into sustainable energy. So obviously part of this strategy, part of this vision is going to be defining a strategy that only use sources of sustainable energy whenever they are talking about means of transportation, for example. So they're never going to use as the source of energy something that is not sustainable energy. So strategy then is focused on electricity or electric vehicles in order to get to this vision of achieving sustainable energy. They will not build vehicles that are not powered by some kind of sustainable source of energy. Otherwise, they will definitely go against what their vision is. So the third one is going to be bring clarity to your own team. It is very common that people don't understand what is the goal of the company that they are working for. Many people just go to work because it's a work that I go, it just pays me, and that's it. But if I understand what the company is trying to achieve, it's going to be much easier for me to understand what the goal is and potentially relate to this goal. And for me then as a team, as a person working in the company, it's going to be much easier to justify or to understand why I'm trying to do something. So for example, as a software engineer, I'm not just punching code. I'm actually building the algorithms to help some real problems from the users. I think from the other side, if you think not only from the company point of view, but also from the from the team's point of view, you can see that if I have a company vision, if I have something to strive for, if I have a goal where I want to go, it's much easier to explain and attract the correct talent into the company. Because then you can explain clearly what you're trying to do and where these people that will be joining your team would be working for. So it's easier to find people that believe in the same things that you believe and try to work with you towards finding those solutions. The fourth one will be bring clarity to your users. So again, if we take the example of Tesla, compared to any other automaker. So most of the automakers, they're just going to I haven't checked this one, but probably they are going to talk about having different vehicles for different reasons. Okay, some of them they will have a more clear vision, some of them not so clear vision other than just producing vehicles. This also helps Tesla being able to make it clear to their customers that they not only build electric vehicles or any other things like the solar panels in order to promote sustainable energy. It's just going to differentiate them from the rest of those competitors who are actually just messaging to anybody who wants to buy a vehicle. Instead, Tesla is actually very clearly targeting people that want cars and people that actually want electric cars. Especially in the beginning. Nowadays, it starts to be a more normal case to have electric vehicles. So people can be buying electric vehicles nowadays, not only because they care about the environment, but also because they are good cars. And continuing as for the fifth one, continuing from the previous point, is that the vision is actually the thing that is going to help you as a company stand out from the competition. So it's also how do you actually build something that is clearly targeted for certain customer segments, that is clearly targeted for the users that actually are looking for something that is different from the rest of the competition. So think about, for example, nowadays there start to be all these foldable phones. You might like them or not, but they clearly are targeted at certain type of customer personas, which the normal phones are not targeting on. So yes, all the business in the end want to also make money. All the business in the end want to make profit. But the businesses that actually sell their company vision, that people understand what they're trying to achieve, are more likely to have people that will engage with the value that those companies are providing and much more willingly purchase their products. Apple is a good example of this. People actually just buy the latest iPhone that is available. They don't even question moving to another phone manufacturer. So people really buy into the vision of Apple, of providing great user experience, of providing great quality products. And this is why people don't even question. They believe on the same vision. They believe on what Apple is building, on what Apple is actually offering them. So Apple doesn't just focus on making money. Apple focuses on bringing a lot of value to their users. Hence, they're making a lot of money. Some good examples of company visions or company missions are going to be Tesla says that Tesla's mission is to accelerate the world's transition to sustainable energy. Obviously, if you are an environmentalist, if you are somebody that cares about the environment, that cares that we as a human race, we are actually damaging the environment, that we had to do something to take care of it, then of course, Tesla has something that is of extreme value for you. They offer products that will help you have a less impact on the environment. Whatever you do with their products is always going to be less impactful on the environment. It's going to take care of this place where we are living. That resonates obviously with a lot of people. As well, they have built the products in a certain way that they are modern, that they are very different from the others, that they are quite intelligent, that they are not just a car, but they are more like a piece of very modern tech that happens to be a car. That makes people to buy also into that idea, which other car manufacturers are not offering, certainly not to that level at this point. Another one is the SpaceX, and I'm sorry for taking several examples from Elon Musk here. And the SpaceX is talking about making humanity multiplanetary. One of the problems of being in just one planet is that if one asteroid comes and wipes up this place, we're done. So being in different planets would reduce the risks of the species just disappearing just like this. It happened to the dinosaurs back in the day. So the goal of SpaceX is to be able to put us in different places. And when you think as a vision, you might like it or not, you might care or not, but it's difficult to get more grandiose vision than what he's trying to sell with the SpaceX. It's just the excitement of exploration that we have missed for quite some many years. Finding new places, conquering new places, being in different environments which we had never seen before. So exploration, being able to travel to very new places is something that resonates with many people, and that So anybody that likes astronomy is potentially going to buy in this kind of mission. And finally, we have YouTube. YouTube says that our mission is to give everyone a voice and show them the world. So clearly YouTube is a platform for people to share their experiences through videos. And this is something that YouTube don't care so much about creating content like other platforms do, like Netflix or Apple Plus. But YouTube just wants to create a platform for everybody in this world that wants to have a say, can go and share their experiences and share their thoughts with everybody else. Like basically I'm doing here. So you can imagine that anybody that has the same potentially beliefs as I have, that want to share their knowledge with the rest, or that they want to entertain, they find that YouTube's vision of offering this platform where you can go for free and just share all the things that you have been doing, all your experience in certain type of work, whatever is that your hobby that you would like to share with everybody else, or you could help them learn, is a great place to be. Having a vision is going to be key for a company in order to set a goal and actually be able to achieve this goal, and not just following low-hanging fruits that don't necessarily take you in the direction that you would like to go. So how do you know if a company has a strong vision? Well, typically these things are going to be somehow linked. Company is going to talk about their culture, their vision, their mission, or their values. Companies that strongly believe in this, you will notice that from typically on their websites. Typically they are going to have a section or several sections where they talk about what is their mission, why are they here, why are they trying to help you, where do they see that there's problems in the world that they think that they have solutions for. Then they will have also the pages about what are their values, what are the things that they believe, what are their principles as a company. Do they like to be transparent? Do they like to be an optimist, or they like to be an innovator? So companies that have a strong vision or strong values and they actually follow them, they are going to have them very well defined in their website and available to everybody. Because if you believe on something, and if you believe that this is the way that you can help people, that this is what I believe, that these are my principles as an individual or as a company, you probably want to put that out there if you think that this is important. I just touched briefly on company values. I will link here a video that I just released last week about what are company values and why are they important as well. Company values and company culture, company vision, they're very interlinked. A company that cares about what they are trying to achieve and how they are trying to achieve it and care about the team that they're building and their customers are going to be paying attention to these things. And it's not going to be just a catchphrase that they will use to just share with the world, but it's going to be something that they will strive for. And this is something that is very important for the companies to be successful. Because if you only chase the money, in the end you might end up chasing anything. And you are not going to have real goals other than just make money basically in any way. But if you have a vision or if you have values, then it means that you know that I want to strive to this vision, or and I want to stick to these values. So I'm going to make sure that all the ways that I'm trying to bring value are sticking to these principles and to this goal. So then you are building in a way your path of where you want to go and how do you want to get there. So what do you think? Is company vision something important for the companies to define? Do you have your vision defined for your company? Is your vision statement something that is clear, understandable, easy, short for anybody to read and understand without any problems? Please comment below and let me know. And as always, if you like this kind of content, please like and subscribe the video. It helps massively the channel. And as always, I will see you in the next one. Stay safe.